Halo Alexa,
Halo Kak.
halo. Oke, jadi ini pertemuan pertama kita. Koko dapat info dari customer service kalau ini dari programnya dalam bahasa ini ya, pilihannya dalam bahasa Inggris ya. Berarti mau full English, siap?
Iya, sure.
Okay, okay, good then. Okay, so are you actually kind of used to speak with full English at around your neighborhood?
Not really, but I've learned English since I was a kid, so it's like normal for me to use English.
Oh, oh, that's actually incredible. Okay, so yeah, Alexa, it's good to see you again. So let me have an introduction first before we try to start everything, okay? So maybe let's have a brief introduction from me first, and maybe it goes to you, okay? So
Okay.
hi, I'm actually Theo Flus Asher. You can actually call me Theo or Mr. Theo or Kateo. Yeah, it's actually up to you. And I'm actually become your tutor at Algonova for your Python Pro lesson one and until the end. Okay. Seems like that you already booked for a first year and a second year, so we're gonna have a really, really long journey together. Hope you actually like the
Yeah.
lessons. Hope you enjoy the learning together. And actually, a little bit things about me. My hobby is actually playing music, like such as guitar. And then
Hmm.
currently I'm actually 24. So I think we are not really that have big gaps
Yeah.
for the years.
Yeah.
And yep, hope that we can actually have a really good bond together. Okay. So maybe you can continue.
Yeah. Hello, Kak Theo. My
Mm-hmm.
name is Alexandra Sylvia, but you can call me Alexa. And yeah, right now I'm in my last year in high school, so I'm 17,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to go to college for computer science. That's why I wanted to learn more about it before I go to my further studies. So I decided to take coding lessons in Alpanova.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I hope we can have a great time together.
Okay, okay. So, if I may know that, do you already know which college that you had to for your computer science major?
Right now I'm applying to Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, HAKUS. And I'm
Yeah,
also
wow.
planning,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like planning for a few others, like City University of Hong Kong, and also I think I'm gonna try out NTU as well.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. So it seems like that you are trying to go overseas, right?
Yeah,
Seems like, yeah, your all dream universities is actually on there, right?
yeah.
So, do you ever try to take on some local universities?
For locals, I don't think so because it's been a dream of mine since I was very little to go abroad.
Mm-hmm.
So I never really considered any local colleges.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. But how about the progress of the applications? Is there any one of the universities that already have a progress, maybe, for your onboarding?
Um, well, they are set to give out their confirmations on the offers this December, probably like at the end of the year. They said like
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the year or early January next year, they will already come back to me for the offers, but that's like for the Hong Kong universities. For NTU, I haven't started applying because it needs my grades from 12th grade, so I
Oh,
haven't
okay,
got
okay.
them yet, so I haven't applied yet.
Oh, okay. So it seems like it's actually just from the Hong Kong universities, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay then. So yeah, hope you actually have a good news from one of the universities that you targeted. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually know some of the universities, and yeah, that's actually a really, really good universities from overseas that are really good at computer science major. And wow. So let's talking about some of the programming section, okay? Um, Seems like that you already had to computer science major. Do you ever try to learn about any programming language before go to Python?
Before Python, I did learn a few when I was still like in elementary school. I learned mostly like HTML and like I learned a little bit of like JavaScript and CSS. So like
Mm-hmm.
for website development and also um I used to go for coding lessons too. So I learned other programming languages like um MySQL and PHP. Also,
Oh.
I did like yeah, a few online courses on C++. plus plus.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow, that's actually really, really a lot of programming language that you already master. And yeah, wow. I think what is the reason that you try to learn about Python? What is the reason behind it?
Well, I think because Python is right now probably the most used language because it's also like the latest and it's also the most easy to use because it's more like human language than like machine language. So yeah, first of all, like the syntax is like pretty easy to learn. It's like doesn't need a lot of um like syntaxes
Mm-hmm.
like JavaScript that needs like semicolons and like stuff like that. So like it's easier to understand too. And because I know that right now, like with the development of technology, it usually uses Python in its coding. So yeah, I think it's most beneficial.
Wow, I think we can skip the first lesson for today. Seems like we already know much about Python. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, that's actually really good things. And yeah, maybe a little bit of advice from my side because I'm actually do a lot of things too about coding in a data. I'm actually a lot of things about data, how to actually analyzing it. Do you ever know about data science?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you ever fancy go to that field too? Or more about computer science, web
I
development?
think I'm more on computer science. I tried to like know a little about data science, but I don't really like looking into the data and also like making the graphs and stuff like that. I just like don't
Uh,
really enjoy it.
yeah. Bec- um, yeah, I think you are kind of the person like that are more into like the back end and front end right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So that's gonna be a really good things for you because in Algonova we actually have that lesson too. So it's gonna be good for you if you actually do it simultaneously if you want. Okay, this is just
Mhm.
suggestion. But if you want to do it one by one, that's good too. Okay. So yep, actually that's gonna be good thing for you to learn Python. So maybe I will try to share a screen to actually start our lessons, but maybe I will try to skip a lot of things because seems like that you already know much more than me. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just share screen. But is it actually okay for you that if we start from beginning? Because I think, yeah, the package that we choose is actually we're gonna learn really from the scratch of the Python. So yeah, from the scratch, it's gonna be basically more like the same things with another programming language. We're gonna learn about syntax, right? We're gonna learn about how it's gonna be used in every simple code. So we're gonna start from there. Is it good for you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay then. So let's see the slides. Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue to the next slide. Let's have some introductions. Okay, as you already know, yeah, I think you already mentioned it too. Python is actually the most widely used programming language in the world right now because it's actually the most easiest one to understand and it's actually the most powerful one for now. Okay. Um, let's continue again. Some companies also use it, and maybe you already know too. Yeah, some of the games also can be made from the Python, including AI and all the machine learning that you already know. Okay, let's skip this. Okay, maybe let's discuss a little bit about the theory section in here, okay? Maybe it's already familiar for you. So, if you're talking about an algorithm, the basic things about programming, yeah, it's actually a sequence of operations aimed to achieving a goal, basically a step by step to actually get what you want, okay? Okay, let's skip. And then let's go to here, the programming language, basically how you can actually communicate with your computer, with your laptop, okay? So how to connect between the humans, the operator, and the computer, the receptor of the commands, okay? And then the program is actually just the product if you combine algorithm with the programming language, okay? So if you combine those things, you will get the program. And if you find the error, it means there is a miscommunication between the algorithm and the programming language. Basically, this is a philosophical definition and learning at the beginning, okay? Is there any questions?
No.
Okay. So let's learn about some technical. Okay, this is the beginning of every programming language that maybe you already know too. There is three things. The first one is the start rule. Basically, just the first command of the program in Python should be written at the very beginning of the line. It means you actually cannot add more space, okay? You have to make it from the beginning because space, it means another code, another program, another command. So it's going to be error if it's not suitable. And then the second rule, the rule of order, which basically the same things true with another language. So the commands in Python going to be executed in order, which is going to be from the top until the down below. Okay. And then you have to actually make the comment precisely one below the other. So don't make it at the next side of the comment, okay? And then the rule of the code design, basically in Python, this is actually called the sensitive case language, okay? So maybe if you learn about, I don't know if you learn about Arduino, do you learn about Arduino too on robotics maybe?
Yeah.
So if you learn that, the language and also the MySQL, if you remember, the language is actually not called sensitive case because there is no different meanings if you are using uppercase or lowercase in SQL. Okay, but in Python, that's the different meaning. So you have to pay attention to small details. Okay, lowercase, uppercase, and some random character also have a different meaning. So if you are using space or comma, that can be disrupt the program. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So do you already handle with some of the language that are really sensitive with the case before this?
Yeah. I actually like really don't like PHP because like the syntax is like so weird and like it's very um complicated, I think. And
Mhm.
JavaScript also sometimes it's like stressful because sometimes I skip like a semicolon and like I search for that like bug for like more than
An
like
hour.
hours. And then like
Yeah.
it's just because of a semicolon. So yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna facing the same nightmare on Python. Because yeah, I cannot say the nice things about this topic because yeah, it is what it is with Python. Because yeah, I know this is the most human language for we are that we can actually understand, but the risk is still this is the sensitive case of programming language.
Mhm.
So yeah, you have to pay attention to the small details. And actually in AlgoNova, when we try to practice in the questions, okay, when you try to make the simple one, um, we will get you some of the sentence that you have to make it precisely the same thing.
Mm,
it it actually include with the lowercase and the uppercase and the details like colon or maybe dots. You have to follow it
mm,
precisely, okay?
mm,
Because sometimes a lot of students in AlgoNova, they already make a really good code, a really good syntax. Everything is actually in a good order, but they just missing one dot. They cannot go to the next level because of that. So we have to practice to pay attention to that details, okay?
okay.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay, now let's try to learn about some functions, okay, in the Python. As you already know about a lot of programming language, we're gonna learn about the basic function in Python, the print function. Do you ever heard about this?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the print function is actually the most common one because everything is gonna be using print to actually get the output, okay, of anything. Yeah, in here, we're gonna using the sentence first. So if you want to print the sentence, you can using the print, okay? And remember this, every function in Python is always gonna be have a unique thing that's gonna be marking that's a function, okay?
Mm,
The unique thing is actually this one, the simple bracket like this. So if
mm,
any name on Python has a bracket, it means that's a function, okay?
mm,
So in here, we're gonna using the bracket also after the print. And then if you want to print the sentence, don't forget to using quotation, okay? Because in Python, you have to using quotation to make a sentence. Okay, simple one
okay.
like this, or a simple one like this. So
Mm.
I want to ask you, what is the differences between the first example and the second one?
The first one, well, the quotations I see, like the first one is like there's only one, like two quotations. It means like the Hello Hackers is like as one, so it's like one
Mhm.
sentence. But like in the second one, there's four quotations and like uh
Is it
so it's like
affecting?
different, like one word and another word. But when it's like printed out, there's like a space in between the hello and the hackers, which means like if we like separate it, it's just gonna like create a space in between.
Okay. So yeah, that's actually good with another language. Okay. So another programming language is actually working precisely like you already said, but in Python, but unfortunately not really like that because in here, if you are using like this or like this, it's still gonna be the same thing.
Mm,
There is no differences at all, and there is no yeah affecting anything because why? Because there is no comma in here. So basically, it's just actually just using something that are not more effective with the
mm.
same result. Okay.
Okay.
So in here also you can actually print the numbers. And then if you see in here, if you want to actually print the numbers only or integers only without any sentence, you don't have to using quotation because integers in Python don't using quotation. Okay. The
Mm.
quotation in Python is actually as a sign that you are trying to using string data type. Do you know about this data type? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you already know. So the if you are see the quotation, it means they using a string data type. Okay, and without it, basically this is just the INT, an abbreviation for the integer. Okay,
Okay.
and as I already said a little bit earlier, if you are see a comma, it means a space in Python. Okay, comma means a
Okay.
space, and it's gonna be added automatically if you are using comma.
Okay.
So space by keyboard don't automatically count as a space. Do you know it? Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it's actually just counted as a character. Okay, so let's continue. Yep, doing some math, totally good. So you can do some multiplication, total, difference, quotient. Is there any questions? Maybe it's actually already
Mm,
familiar with you.
yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, this is the same thing also, just another symbols. We continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, wrapping up lesson. So maybe we will try to do some practice after this, okay?
Okay.
So without further ado, I will try to stop share. And maybe first thing first, I will try to give you the link to the presentation so you can actually make it as a chief of the document. So if you want to read it
Okay.
again, you can actually download it. Um, I will give it as the chat Zoom for the
Okay.
link. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Thank you, Kak.
Okay, so you can try to share screen here. We will try to do some practice.
Do I just share the Google Chrome screen?
Yeah, or you can actually share the screen on the Google Form. Okay, good. So maybe you can click on the first one. Okay, let's do some practice. Okay, so maybe for this one, I will let you to do it first by you. If there is any questions or difficulties, don't mind to ask me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck, Alexa. I just let you for a couple of seconds and you already get into an extra questions. That's really fast. Okay, maybe you can click on understand in here.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe just I will just explain a couple of simple features from this Algonova platform. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so in Algonova task, there is actually two kind of checking in here. There is an automatic one, and there is a manual one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you see something like this is actually like the manual one.
Mm-hmm.
So you in here just to do whatever it says to you, and if you
Mm-hmm.
already done, just checklist it on here. And after you checklist it, you will see there is a some of the yellow button to go to the next level, and then you can just click on it, and yep, you can go to the next level. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just like that. But the automatic one is actually you have to make it correct first, and then you can go to the
Mm-hmm.
next level. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you can, yeah, just go to the next one. Oh, by the way, at Python Pro level, at Python Start, the junior one, they don't
Mm-hmm.
have any limitations of how many corrects that you can get. But in Python Pro, there is just two trial.
Oh.
So, yep, that's good. Okay, you can go to the back button. Okay, now let's go to the second set of the practice. And if you see something like this, like a square choices, it means there is more than one. Okay, more than one correct answers. This is some tricky questions, so I will let you to do it first. Okay. By the way, if you want to know what is the mistake and where is the mistake, maybe you can try to click on this one, and here you can actually do some debugging on here. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, we can continue. Okay. I will let you to actually do it first. Maybe if you need help, I will help, okay? Okay, so in here, in Python, if you want to using a percentage number, usually we actually just using decimal one. So you cannot actually using a percentage, just using decimal. Okay? Okay, good. Okay, continue. Still want to try or need my help?
I'll still try.
Oh, okay, okay. That's a good one. So, is it kind of hard, the last question?
Yeah, honestly, didn't really understand it the first time I read it. But
B-
yeah.
Do you understand it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's finish some couple of tasks also in the platform. You can go back. I think it's just one or two questions left. Yep, and the additional one.
Okay.
Okay, so it's gonna be, yeah, really easy for you. Okay, you can try.
Okay.
Finally. Yeah. So the first one is actually you have to use the percentage and the double slash at the end. That's the correct one. Is it kind of hard?
Yeah, the year one, I had to like count first how much I would have to put so that the result is going to be 2007.
Okay. So yeah, that's a tricky one. I think the last questions of every additional task is actually the tricky one, right? Okay. I think you can stop the share screen.
Okay.
So seems like on my on my examination is actually you are really nailed it everything. That's really good. Yeah, I think for the beginnings of our journey, it's gonna be a really really smooth one for you because I think it seems like you already get used to it, so that's a good thing. Okay, and is there any impressions? Is there any impressions that you want to say about this?
Um, Honestly, I didn't expect it to be uh that complete. I think like the materials itself, like the ones that it's testing, is like it tests like everything from like most basic knowledge to like how we code and how we implement what we just studied. So I really enjoyed it. And also the um like the website is also really good. I think like it's very comfortable to use for like practices and also like just learning the materials and testing ourselves in general.
Okay. So it seems like you are really comfortable with the UI of our applications. That's actually really good. Yeah. But actually, I can see that. Are you fancy of the math or not really? I just like the computer subject. Or are you really good at math?
Oh yeah, I also really like math.
Oh, that's a good combinations because yeah, some of the Algonova students is actually more like I like computer, I like making games, but I don't like math. And that's the part where a lot of them are stumbled because yeah, I think that math and also computer science actually cannot be separated because it's actually gonna become one. And the good thing about you that actually you are really good at math and also the computer. That's gonna be make it easier for you to actually learn together in this journey because at Python Pro lessons, we are gonna be more facing like a really really solving problem task. Okay, so there's a lot of tasks that you need to solve the problem by yourself, and that's gonna be a really really neat, a really good math and a really good solving skills. And yeah, a lot of students in Python Pro maybe they are it's actually too hard for them, so they always need a guidance. But I think that you don't have need a guidance, but if you need it, I will give it to you. Okay. So seems like also you are a person that try to nail it first by yourself, and you are really really good at that. And yep, I hope that we can actually learn so much about Python together. Okay.
Okay.
So, yep, I think that's for the first meeting of today. I'm really impressed about what you have done, what you already make, and about your capacity. That's really amazing for the first one. So, I think, yeah, I just want to ask you about the schedule, okay? But maybe on WhatsApp, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, on WhatsApp, do you want to using English also, but or Indonesian?
Indonesian's fine in chat.
Okay then. Okay then. So I will see you again and bye bye. Thank you for today's meeting. Bye
Thank
bye,
you,
Alexa.
Mateo.
Yeah, bye bye.